Here's another interesting one for us to take a look at. This is the molecule ozone. So ozone has 3 oxygens, and oxygen has 6 valence electrons, so that's 18 total valence electrons to play with. So my first structure is going to be like this. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 electrons. So I need 1 double bond. Okay, so here's the deal. This now has 18 electrons, so it should be okay. So my question to you is, this oxygen is double bonded to this oxygen. Couldn't I write that as this oxygen being double bonded to this oxygen? Couldn't I do that? Well, yes you could. And the interesting thing about this is we talked a little bit about bond length earlier today, and like how double bonds are shorter than single bonds, and triple bonds are shorter than double bonds. Well, as it turns out, these bonds, it's not, if you look at them, it's not that there's one single bond length bond and one double bond length bond. What you actually see is 2 bonds that are the same length. They're shorter than a single bond and longer than a double bond. Okay? So what that actually means is that these electrons aren't here. These electrons are being shared, these 2 electrons are being shared evenly among all three atoms. It's called a delocalized system. Delocalized system. Okay? It's not a crucial term to know, but it is appropriate. Okay? So there are lots of ways that we could represent that. One way that we represent this is using something called resonance. All right? So we say, okay, well, yes, that's one possible structure. There's also this structure, which is equally true, and we know that what's actually happening is it's not this structure or this structure. It's kind of a hybrid of both structures going on at the same time. We call these resonance structures. Okay, resonance structures. Because it is actually that both of these structures are wrong unless you say it's actually kind of both of them together at the same time. Okay? And the way that we indicate equivalent structures or resonance structures is with an arrow, a two-sided arrow. And that's important. Don't forget that. Okay?